Question: does the Bible say you need to go to church? Hebrews chapter 10, verse 25. Not forsaking the assembling of ourselves together, as the manner of some is, but exhorting one another, and so much the more as you see the day approaching. Well, what does that mean? Does that mean that you need to go to a big building with a name out front and, articles of incorporation and 501c3? Well, what did it mean to the man who wrote that in Hebrews, and what did it mean to the people who read it? Let's look at 1 Corinthians chapter 16, verse 19. The churches of Asia salute you. Aquila and Priscilla salute you much in the Lord, with the church that is in their house. You see, in the early church, the predominant place where they met and worshiped and fellowship was their home. Okay? There were times when they would gather in public places, but the predominant place of worship was their home. In fact, there were no church buildings for the first 200 years of Christianity. And I would argue that the advent of starting to build church buildings actually occurred as the church began to slide into apostasy and error. The church was in the home. Over and over and over in Acts and in the epistles, you see the church was in the home. And in the home, it is a much more close-knit, intimate setting where you're actually building relationships. And instead of paying millions of dollars for a building, you can put that money into helping the needs of the believers and to helping people who aren't yet believers, showing kindness and generosity to people in need in the community. And you can get out there and win the lost for Jesus. That's the model of the early church. So when someone uses Hebrews 10:20-5 to say, you need to go to church. No, you need to be the church. Nowhere do you see the Bible say, go to church. We are the church. The word church is ecclesia. It means the called out ones. We are the church. The church is people. It's not a building. It's not a location. It's not an institution. It's not an event on Wednesdays and Sundays. The church is people, and it's us. It's those who have trusted in Christ. So we need to get back to church in the home and reaching out to our communities.